In a second, you will learn the name that will change the world forever. His works were stolen by German intelligence, and the FBI confiscated all the papers found in his house after his death. Nikola Tesla. This will blow your mind, but some of his brilliant and non-obvious inventions are still all around us. Without delay, he gave us wireless energy transmission, radio, and induction motor. It is unknown how, but his discoveries brought humanity to a new level of development. But was Nikola Tesla as brilliant as they say about him? Or is this a myth inflated by fans and enthusiasts? And now we will try to figure out this difficult question. What led this man to great discoveries? Did he have doubts and mistakes on this path? With every second, we are getting closer to uncovering the mystery of the genius named Nikola Tesla. How was he able to recklessly combine scientific ideas into a single stream of technological progress? Let's go back to 1856 when Nikola Tesla was born in Serbia. No one expected that this child would change the course of history. But with every second, his brilliance manifested itself more and more brightly. Already in childhood, Tesla was fascinated by science and technology. He could tinker with his father's clocks for hours, trying to figure out how they worked. You will be amazed, but already in his youth, Tesla created improved models of steam engines and turbines in his mind. Then followed his studies in Europe, where Tesla immediately began to make his first inventions. In 1882, he patented an arc lamp regulator for direct current. And in 1887, one of Tesla's most important inventions appeared: the alternating current induction motor. You will soon find out what trials await Tesla in America. Will he be able to embody his grandiose ideas in life? Finally, in 1884, the young Tesla arrived in America with a letter of recommendation to the famous inventor Edison. He had no idea that soon their paths would diverge and they would become implacable rivals in the race for electrical technologies. Their confrontation, which will shake the scientific world, will be full of dramatic twists and turns, betrayed hopes, and bitter disappointments. Each of them was convinced that only his way would bring electricity to humanity. But their ambitions and selfishness clouded their minds, and eventually the two great minds clashed in an epic battle, the outcome of which would determine the future of the whole world. No one could have foreseen that it was the disagreement in technical approaches that would end the promising collaboration of the two great minds. When Tesla proposed the revolutionary idea of using alternating current to transmit electric power over long distances, the conservative Edison refused this innovative solution. He was a supporter of the proven direct current and did not want to change the concept. This was a turning point in their relationship. Offended by the rejection, Tesla decided to go his own way. Thus, the seed of discord, sown by disagreements in technical approaches, grew into an implacable enmity between the two titans of the electrical era. Their confrontation will forever change the face of modern civilization. And very soon after leaving Edison's company, Tesla founded his own laboratory and began promoting alternating current, which ultimately changed the world. Thus was born one of the greatest technological controversies of all time. Who will win in this clash of titans? Whose ideas will benefit humanity more? You will find out right now. Tesla began working on his own inventions in his New York City laboratory. The world was poised for a real breakthrough. With every second, his brilliant discoveries were being embodied in reality. You will be shocked, but in 1888, Tesla patented the alternating current induction motor, which allowed the transmission of electrical energy over long distances. And already in the 1890s, he demonstrated the transmission of energy through the air, essentially creating the foundations for wireless electricity. But the most revolutionary breakthrough by Tesla was the invention of radio. As early as 1896, he demonstrated the basic principles of this technology, and in 1900, he patented his solution. In fact, Tesla developed radio before Marconi, although priority is still disputed. But it was Tesla who first realized that radio waves could carry information wirelessly. This discovery fundamentally changed the means of communication. Imagine how incredible it seemed then that you could transmit sound over huge distances through the air. Tesla demonstrated the miracles of wireless transmission of information that we take for granted today. His ideas for radio communications largely determined the technological progress of the 20th century. As it developed, we see how Tesla embodies in reality what seemed like fiction. But was he able to bring his developments to practical application and recognition? What other amazing ideas was he nurturing in his mind? In 1900, Tesla began construction of the giant Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, which seemed like a crazy idea. But with every second, as the 187-meter Tesla Tower was being erected, the genius's plan became clearer. It was to be the world's first station for wireless global transmission of electricity and radio signals. To everyone's amazement, Tesla dreamed of providing the whole world with free electricity. However, lack of funds prevented him from completing this grand project. Only many years later did the world appreciate the boldness of Tesla's plan. The idea of global wireless power and communication still seems fantastic. But who knows, maybe one day humanity will still embody the dream of the great futurist into reality. Once again, Tesla was ahead of his time, and the Tesla Tower will forever remain a symbol of the boldness of engineering thought and the striving into the future. Imagine the public's amazement at the 1931 auto show when Tesla unveiled a futuristic engineless car. Instead of an internal combustion engine, the electric car used an electric motor powered by batteries. This was a real breakthrough, ahead of its time by almost a full century. Unfortunately, the technologies of the time did not allow the creation of a working prototype. But Tesla's idea itself was revolutionary and largely anticipated the emergence of modern electric cars. Thanks to his genius, Tesla is rightfully considered a pioneer and innovator of electric transport. And now, looking at the popular Tesla electric cars, we see the embodiment of those same innovative ideas nurtured by this great futurist and visionary. Even decades later, his groundbreaking developments in electric transport seem remarkably modern. What other inventions did humanity inherit from the legendary scientist? In 1943, Tesla died at the New Yorker Hotel. It seemed the world had lost its greatest genius forever. But with every second after his death, Tesla's legacy gained more and more recognition. Many of his developments were kept secret for decades. Only after the declassification of Tesla's archives did humanity learn the full extent of his brilliant discoveries. To everyone's surprise, many modern technologies are based on Tesla's ideas. Wireless power transmission, electric cars, radio, drones, all these are the fruits of his tireless genius. Tesla was in many ways ahead of his time. Even decades after his death, Tesla continues to inspire scientists to new discoveries. And his name has forever entered history as one of the greatest innovators in the field of electrical engineering and radio. Tesla, like the architect of his own world, opens his laboratory to us, like gates to another reality. With every second spent in his maze, we feel how the great scientist embodies his dreams. Wireless power transmission, radio control, induction motors, the wave of his ideas overwhelms us like a tsunami. Of course, not all of his ideas were embodied during his lifetime. But the significance of Tesla's developments is hard to overestimate. He changed our world forever, and even decades after his death, Tesla does not cease to inspire new generations of engineers and scientists. Let us together pay tribute to the great genius whose name has become a luminary of science. Let every second spent together be a great discovery for you. Because Tesla is not just a man. He is the embodiment of scientific inspiration, whose discoveries are striking even decades later.